Okay, grade 4s, you should have written your heading and the date now already and drawn the line. Now we're going to start our planning. Okay, now depending on how much space you have in your book, you can have space left on the same page and then you want to perhaps paste in another piece of paper or something on a new page. So you may use, for this entire task, you may use 2 full pages or less in your book, okay, depending on how much space you have and in your specific book left and on each page. Okay, so today we will be making a mind map for our planning and then only a final draft. Remember, usually we will have a mind map, a rough draft and a final draft, but today is just a fun exercise. You are welcome to make a rough draft if you'd like to, but a diary entry is also not something that you perfect, right? When you write a diary, you are just writing from your heart. It's not meant to be this perfect piece of writing, so you, in a normal diary entry, even you won't scratch out and so forth. Now, our main idea goes in the center of our mind map. You may use print or write in cursive. So let's say my main idea is a day in the life. You can make your own. Remember, this is just a guideline. You do your planning according to what you want to write. Just follow the instructions of the task and my guideline, but you can deviate. A day in the life of Magic Bike and I. This is my example. Okay. Now there I will write some of the things that maybe my specific magical bicycle can do. So say your bicycle can fly and appear and disappear. Now, why this might be important is to know what kind of things you could do. For instance, if yours can talk, you and your bicycle will have different adventures than one that cannot talk but can fly. Okay. Or one that can fly will have a different adventure than one that cannot talk but can fly. So write what your bicycle can do. Okay, so here you'll write what you don't have to write the purple, right? It can do. That is an aspect that you have to write there. Okay. Then, when you're done, you're going to tell me when this was. Okay. So actually, sorry, grade 4s, that should be in purple so that you know. So this will be when this happened. Now my example will be, because you have to write a date, right? So my example would be, for instance, in the future. 5 December 2035. You can have it in the past, anything. Maybe your bicycle can even time travel. Okay. And then you want to have some things that you did. Okay. So here, I'm just going to write the purple and give you the guideline. I'm not going to write an example of what I think we did, me and my magic bike. Okay, so here you will write what you did. Ooh, my writing. Okay, and then you can add things. For instance, if you went somewhere, you can add that. Okay. You can add more things, and whatever are your main things that you want to just write there, you just write the keywords. Okay, where you went. But then, importantly, how your day ended. That is something that you have to have there. Okay, how your day ended. So what I wrote in purple is the answers that you have to give me to those questions, and the turquoise is just examples. Okay, you do your own version. So grade 4s, now that will be your planning. On the next slide I will show you, start you off to write your actual diary entry. So plan ahead, and then I'll see you now.